Brooker. Let's go, my Brook, Brook, Brook. Brook, Brook, Brook. What a good girl, Brook. Oh, she's a good girl. Brook, set. Good girl, Brook. Down. Right down. Good girl, baby. Oh, she says I can roll over. If you're rolling over and you can rub on my belly anytime you want to. You can rub on my belly anytime you want to. Yes, you can. I don't mind it at all. Don't mind if you rub me belly. What a good girl. She says you can grab on my feet if you want. You can pull on my tail if you want. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Down. Good girl, baby. Okay, let's go, sweetie pie. What a good girl. What a good girl, hey? Sit. Good girl, Brooke. What a good girl. Ah, sit. Good girl, sweetheart. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good puppy is Brooke. Brooke, come. She broke that one early, but I was always in the process of calling her. Oh, good girl. This age, I'm not going to correct her a whole lot anyway. What a good girl, Brookie is. Where's your toy, Brooke? Hey, where's the toys, Brookie? Hey, where's the toy? Come here. Let's do some brushing. Hey, baby. What a good girl. What a good girl. The dog barking downstairs is a boarder I got in yesterday. And I've already had her for a nice long walk today. And she's still not very happy that I have her downstairs. But at the moment, she'd be sitting right in front of the camera if I didn't. So, Brookie has a really nice, real sweet fleecy coat. Actually, looking at her back here a little bit, all this coat that's on here right now, that's her puppy coat, and that's going to fall out. But I see here on the back end of her here that she's got a bit of wave starting, so it's possible that she will have a bit of a wavy coat as she gets older. In fact, I'm quite sure she'll have some wave in her coat. She may shed a slightly more than Vic, although I don't think any of them will shed much. But you can see this is starting to curl in the back here a bit. Are you chewing? You can't chew that. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. She's going to be a pretty girl too. Yes, she's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. Oh, she is. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Oh, yes. What a good girl. Yes, what a good girl. Hey, want to play tug toy? Want to play toy toy with me? Hey? Want to play toy toy with me? What a good girl. Hey? What a good girl. Oh, she's kissy. She's kissy. She's very sweet. She's lovely. Yeah, she's lovely. That's a good girl. Okay, now what are we going to do, hey? Can you lay down? Down. No. Let's go. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Come on. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. If I had a toy or treat in my hand, she'd go down a lot quicker, but sometimes it's just nice to get them to go down because you've asked. Ultimately, that's the goal, is to get them to go down when you've asked. She probably doesn't have the coat of Vic or of Vic probably has a nicer coat. Will have a nicer, a fleecier coat. She's going to have that scamp type look with the mustache, whiskery type thing. A bit. There we go, sweetie. That's a good girl. She's a good girl. What a good girl. Yes, she's such a good girl. What a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Between Vic and her, they both have really nice dispositions, so I really don't see a huge difference. She may be a little easier to handle, but I don't see the huge difference there. Okay, sweetie pie. Let's go, sweetie pie. Let's go, sweetie pie. What a good girl. What a good girl. Where's our squeaky toy? Where did we put the squeaky, hey? Where's the squeaky toy gone? Here it is. Here's the suit. What have I got, oh? Oh, what have I got, oh? Oh, yes, I got a toy. I got a toy for home. Or Hope. Brooke. We got Brookie's toy. Yes, we do. We got a toy for Brooke. Out. Good girl, Brooke. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Can you sit? Good girl. Off. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, take it. Okay, good girl, take it. Good girl, take it, sweetie. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Oh. Out. Good girl. Down. Good girl, Hope. Good girl. All right, Hope. Take it, sweetie. Okay, take it, baby. That's a good girl. What a good girl, Hope. Oh, she's a good girl. She is. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, it's a good girl. Oh, Hope's a good girl. Out. Leave it. Leave it. Sit. Good girl, Brookie. Good girl. Good girl, Brookie, Brookie, Brooke. Good girl. Okay, now take it, sweetie. Good girl. What a smarty pants. Smarty pants. Yes, you're a very smart girl. You're a very smart girl, aren't you? No, yes you are. Yes you are. Okay. Out. Good girl. Good girl. Take it. Good girl. Hope she got it. Hope can do a retrieve too, I think. Let's see if Hope does it tonight. Let's see if Hope catches the ball. I think can do it too, actually. Out. Out. Okay. Okay. Okay, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Hope. Good girl, good girl, Hope. Uh-oh. Hey, sweetie. Come and get it. Bring it here. Hope, 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 Hope. Hello, good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Out. What a good girl. Okay, okay, baby. Okay, good girl. Okay, Hope, Hope, Hope. Good girl, good girl. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Out. I should have done it with Vic, because he could probably do it too. Out. The trick to getting a dog to retrieve is to throw it and follow them when you throw it. Okay, go get it. Good girl. Okay, good girl. And then move slowly back with them as you're clapping your hands. Good girl. Good girl. And then they move with you because you're moving. Eventually you don't have to follow them quite as far because they figured out they got to bring it back. Oh, somebody's mad as heck downstairs and thinks we should let them out, okay? Okay? Out. Good girl. Sit. Good girl, bro. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, take it. Oh. Oh. Brooke, out. Sit. Up. Good girl. Always a standing 10 count, or at least 10 before you release. Okay, and that's the release word. Let's go. Let's go. So my word for moving along, if we're going someplace and I want my dog to go with me, it's let's go. I don't use come unless I actually want the dog to come to me and sit in front of me. What is it? What's that? What's that? What's that? Hey. Oh, what's it now? Good girl, Brookster. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Okay, take it. Oh, what a good girl. Out. Can you spin? Let's do a spin. Can you do the spin? Let's do the loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Good girl. Spin again. Oh, good girl. Good way to teach a doggy to dance. Yeah. Do it this way. Yeah, that's a good girl. Good girl, Brookie. That's a good girl. Oh, yes, we got that now. Alrighty, we got one more to do. Can we just let go of that, please? Sit. Hey, what a good puppy. Are we going to have to go beat up some puppies downstairs and tell them to stop being so nasty and noisy? Hey, sweetie? Hmm? Alrighty. Okay, well, take you down. Okay, one more.